Franz is talented. Franz is a big, huge pickup for us. In my opinion, if Franz lived in the U.S., he would be equivalent to like what today's players are rated as 5-star. He's that good. And to be almost 6'9" at the wing position, he has a high IQ, he's tough, skilled, he can put the ball on the floor, create his own shot, and he's not afraid to dunk on it. And one thing that I did not mention, which I should have mentioned first, was he is an underrated defender. We all talk about his skill level offensively. The guy can defend, and he wants to defend. And that's the beauty of Franz. I mean, he's going to be a pro. I'm putting a lot of pressure on him, I'm sorry, but how I foresee it, I don't have all the answers, but I think he's going to be a good pro.
How's he shooting the ball for you?
Shooting the ball very well.
Yeah.
Now I hope that translates into game situations.
Right.
And now we've just been practicing. But when we play, non-conference games as well as Big Ten, that's when I'm really going to need Franz. I see what he can do in practice. He has a chance to be really, really good.
What do you see from him? You see him grabbing one of those remaining shots?
I'm sorry, can you speak up?
Sorry.
I got big ears, but I still
You see Franz getting one of those remaining starting spots in Michigan? How do you talk about it?
Well, Franz will determine that. How he continues to keep progressing in our practices, picking up our system. But he's giving himself a great chance.
Your relationship with Xavier is a veteran point guard who's been around for a long time, and so what that's like for a new coach needing so much from him this year.
I wish we could have Xavier longer than 1 year. The kid is an excellent leader. He's a great competitor. He's a winner. In practice, he wants to win every drill. In shooting, he wants to win every drill. And that was the type of guys that you wanted in the trenches with. He's a coach's dream. I know that he's a reflection of the staff. He's going to be a great coach someday. If he ever decides you want to get into coaching, he'll be a great coach. Easy. One thing about me, I'm not hard to get along. I also understand and respect players. I once was a player. Mindset is very critical. Getting guys to buy in and trust you, but you have to earn that trust. So with Xavier, I think he sees that we are in his corner. He sees that his head coach supports him, wanting him to succeed. It's great to have a guy like Xavier. Your name Jason? Jack? Oh, like I said, Ethan. I didn't know I'm like losing my eyesight. My son's name is Jay, so I'm looking like
before you were in the NBA, how much have you actually seen of them as you put together like a team you might have to beat in October? What would be the scout on them?
On Michigan State?
Yes.
Well, I haven't. Right now, I'm on Illinois. I do this like in quarter order of our Big Ten schedule. I haven't gotten to Michigan State yet. But all I can tell you this, Cassius will be close. I was shocked that he didn't put his name in the draft. And now that I'm the head coach of Michigan, I wish he would have left and went to the draft. Because the kid is a problem. I've seen a little bit of the 3 games that they played Michigan in, and then also saw his run in the tournament. And he knows how to play. He's only playing on the next level.
Juwan, you had about a month out before opening night. Would you rather have another 2 or 3 weeks to get to know these guys, or are you ready to see what you have on the floor early in
We still have time. We still have time to get more practices on our belt. We have 30 days away for 29 if you want to count. I'm not counting. To continue to keep building our team, I think, offensively and defensively. With the time that we have, and utilizing the best way possible to get our guys ready. one season. They ready to play. But I'm not ready for them to play yet.
What have you seen from Brandon?
Practice, each practice, we get better and better. I love what I see.
What have you seen from Brandon Johns, and where do you want to see more from him?
Well, Brandon, the kid has a beautiful shot, athletic. He's skill-wise, he's still haven't tapped all the way into what he has. Once you figure that part out, whoa, this kid is interesting. And that's the beauty of like working with Brandon and many others like Brandon, is that when I talk to him, when we in practice, great eye contact, he trusts, to see that I want him, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to help him get better. He knows that he has an opportunity to play. We're gonna lean on him. He can be one of those stretch fours that can be able to guard 2, 3, 4, and 5. He has that ability. Now it's just basically just picking up the concept, learn the terminology, but he's gonna be good.
You said previously about him, like, you don't want him to worry about last year and whatever happened, where do you see him in turning that page and maybe kind of resetting or restarting his clock a little bit?
I'm gonna keep working with him, developing him, and breeding more and more confidence in him. Because the kid's got a beautiful shot at that size and that athletic ability, and he's strong. He don't know how strong he is. So he's an interesting. He's very interesting. Playing against a Franz every day in practice, competing against Isaiah Livers, that's just going to help his skill level rise even more.
The coaches like
They're
you,
challenging one another each and every day in practice, and I'm making sure that.
You're going at him.
Sorry?
You're going at him?
Well, I'm holding him accountable and I'm teaching him, but the guys that he's competing against in practice, they're going to make each other better. Isaiah Livers, Brandon, Franz. And then, you want to throw a guy like Adrian, who's quicker. A guy like Cole, who's very crafty. Those guys get a chance to play against each other. It's like helping one another get better.
coaches like you got in a tough spot in terms of the likeness endorsement issue because we know what the company line is. We've heard Jim Mulaney.
What's the company line?
The company line is that they see this akin to pay for play, and they obviously don't want to pay for play. But I assume coaches want to get everything they can for players. Are you in a tricky spot? How do you fall on this?
This is no company line, fellas. I said it to you earlier. No, I think it was Jim. You were there. I really don't know what's happening right now with this bill. I haven't had a chance to really read about it, dive all the way in, and get to know what's happening with this new transition. Yes, I was once one of these kids who are playing on the collegiate level, and now I'm coaching. Here's the key word, coaching. I've been so caught up into our guys and what we're trying to build as a team. My head's still spinning with all the other things that I'm managing. Making sure they're going to class and there's nothing that they're falling behind in class. I'm also locked in on recruiting. I haven't signed a player yet. I haven't gotten a guy to commit. I haven't had a chance to really even think about that. And so I come today at the media day and I'm like, they're going to think I'm BSing. I really don't know what is happening. But I will. I'm going to do my homework. But I understand and I heard this was 3 years away.
That's right, 2023 for California. That means the NCAA and all these states theoretically have time to figure out a plan.
Okay. I trust our AD,
You got time.
Coach Ward Manuel, how he's going to vote, his decision moving forward. We'll figure it out.
When you were a student athlete, did you feel like it was fair enough, the deal, or did you feel like you were not getting as much as you all deserved, considering how much you were bringing in?
Well, I'll tell you this. My family, and how I grew up, we couldn't afford a junior college. I got and I don't know who that person is. Hopefully I get to meet them someday. Paid for my scholarship. Free ride at University of Michigan. And I got scholarship offers to other universities. I am forever debt to those people, whoever spent money for my scholarship. That right there was a game changer for my life. I'm very appreciative. Free ride, and knowing how much, I know how much college costs. Paying for my daughter Sky, who went to Syracuse at Newhouse. It's not cheap at all.
Cool. You often hear about Kobe Bryant and Martin mentality. Obviously, you coach up the Miami Heat. Is there anything that you relate to your players that you learn from the work habits of LeBron James and Dwayne Wade?
Yes, I will share some of those stories. Anytime they want to ask, I'm an open book policy right here. I will share how LeBron James had the best pregame routine, one of the best work ethics, a guy who invests in his body the way LeBron does, a guy that loved basketball and passionate about the game. Like, watching that and seeing it every day, this guy said, my locker was here, LeBron said right here, that was his locker. I didn't run over there and make that my locker. Exposure, he's very crafty. When I signed with the Heat, like, we try to pick our lockers. I picked my locker way away from LeBron because I knew many guys like you would be always swarming his locker. So I had the vet move ready, down pat. So we come back from this training camp on the Army base. It was in Fort Meade in Alabama. That was our first training camp. We get back to the facility, and here in the locker room, I'm like, okay, I'm walking to that locker, and my nameplate was not there. I'm like, damn, where's my locker? I look over, and I'm like, right there next to LeBron. I said, I see where this is going. But getting back on track to what LeBron's work ethic, I'm going to share that with my players because it's important that you have to, if you really want to play this game, you're really serious about this game, it's important for you to start really learning how to invest in yourself. And figuring out, like, what do you want to get out of this game? Because a guy like LeBron, like, yes, he was blessed with the talent, but he also worked at it. He had an amazing work ethic. He worked at being one of the best, in my opinion, the best basketball player today in today's game.
What have you seen from Eli Brooks? Some rumblings about him.
Eli, man, wow. That kid right there, now I understand why he played his freshman year. Because he gets it. He is a basketball mind. He picks up things so quick. You only have to tell him one time. And his IQ, he transitioned and he can apply it quickly. Now, we all learn differently. There are some guys that are visual people. You may have to show it on film for them to really understand. Eli, when you shoot the basketball, he's very super crafty with the basketball, getting into the paint, whether he's making a play for himself or for others. He's competitive. Some would say he's undersized, but I think that's what really makes him edgy because he's been counted as being small at his position. But I look at Eli as being a combo guard.
You mentioned a little earlier about recruiting.